Hello and welcome back. Today we'll be creating our first Flutter app. So if you don't know what Flutter is, it's Google UI SDK and it just helps you to build apps. You can download it from flutter.dev. You can learn more there as well. There is some links in the description on how to install Flutter. But once you've got it installed, we can go to Android Studio and create a new Flutter project. We're going to call this asset image. So today we'll be learning how to display an asset image in our Flutter app. We need to locate our source for our Flutter SDK, and our package name will just be asset image. So all we do is wait for the project to be created. So once the project has been created, there'll be a default boilerplate app that is created. So we can delete most of this code. All we really need to leave is the home page here, and we can delete all this. Delete all of this. And so we'll start off by creating our scaffold. So what a scaffold is, it's a template for a app UI. And we're going to return this in our build function. So this build function is called whenever homepage is called. So yeah. So the first thing we're going to do is add an app bar with an app bar widget. The title will just be asset image. This needs to be in a text widget. So now we're going to move on to our body. So that's going to be the main content, and this will be our asset image. So an asset image is actually an image provider, meaning it's not its own type of widget. If you want to use it as its own type of image widgets, we use image.asset, and then we specify the name for our asset. So before we get on to actually adding the asset, we need to import our asset. And we can create a new folder called assets and simply paste it in. Now we need to go to our pubspec.yaml, scroll all the way down to this line here, so line 15, assets. And so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to direct it to our assets folder. So assets/flutter logo.png. Now you might get an error for this because there is a space and Flutter doesn't really like spaces. It'd be better with an underscore, so we can just go ahead and refactor this. So we'll change it to an underscore, and you'll see once we've done the refactor, it also refactors here, and our image is still good. Now what we do is pub get, and that will just get our image. So we've got an error for a positional argument, so that is image.asset. So it actually requires the path to our image asset. So we're going to put that assets/flutter logo.png. And if we run our app, it should be there. So we're going to use an Android emulator. So first of all open up our AVD manager. Now our AVD is just starting up. This can take a while, so I'm going to pause the recording here and I'll get back to you once it's open. So our device has now opened up and you see it works just like an Android device. So it should be here for the virtual device and we just press run. So now you can see that our app has loaded and we have the Flutter logo in the middle of the screen and our app bar with title assets image. So to actually use the assets image, not image assets, we're going to use a different widget, and this is going to be a circle avatar. We're going to set the background image as the image provider assets image. The path for the image is assets/Flutter logo.png, and if we hot reload, you'll see now that we have a small circle avatar in the very top corner of our screen. If we wanted to put that in the middle, we can simply wrap it with a center widget, hot reload, and now it's in the center. To make it bigger, we can change the radius to 70.0. If we hot reload again, and you'll see it's now bigger. So that is how to use the assets image and also image.assets in Flutter. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.